afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are at in the world. Welcome to this channel, Freya's Crown. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers. For my other channel, and of course to this channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. All right. So when you come into this, give me a Fonzie, either by double tapping the thumbs up or just simply, hitting the screen twice. It does not matter. Leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you don't miss when I go live or when I post videos. So this particular video is for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And what we're doing is we're just taking a mid-weekly energy check-in for the water signs. All right. So we're going to start off with an angel that wants to come through and see what they want to discuss with you, what they want to address today with this midweek energy check-in. So you have Archangel Samuel coming through, telling you your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So on a career essence for the element of water signs, there is you may be getting impasse and being guided to take a different direction. You may be working through a lot of triggers, a lot of things coming up, so that you can make room for something new for this transition. We're going through a rebirth. Today's energy is June 24th, which is a 6 energy with the energetic year of 1. So maybe you are a lot of triggering is coming up. A lot of things are coming up to move so that you can go within thyself and gather up all those tools that you need for your career purpose for this change. I feel like you definitely could be missing something. Maybe you feel like you have all your tools, but there could be some lying in one of those corners or in that box that, we try to fit in, or maybe there's something in your heart space because we have they have the moon in Cancer, the sun in Scorpio. So Scorpio is all about things ending. We also have the energetic year of our energetic day of a 12 with the year added up to, adds up to a 13. So Scorpio in the moon with the energetic year of 13 talks about things being laid to rest, things being cleared, things being finished. The Scorpio rules of death cards, so definitely completions. You may have some people who are very triggered because of this. You could be triggering people. This is helping with their transition. So you're definitely going through a change, a transition, a transformation. You could see this beautiful angel has a crown of flowers on his head. He also has a ring around his crown. So you could be experiencing some maybe headaches or feeling like you are up in peanut heaven somewhere. This is all important. Pay attention to how you feel is for somebody out there. But I just feel like something is changing when it comes to your life purpose. Maybe getting rerouted, so to speak, for my element of water. So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you have Archangel Gabriel coming through here. See the orange? There's that water energy. The orange rules your sacral chakra. The orange also rules the sacral chakra rules our birthing, right? Which that's where Scorpio lies, in the birthing. It rules our genitalia. It rules our the water chakra, right? So that's what I feel. I feel like Archangel Gabriel is telling you it's time for you to assume your leadership power. It is your purpose to step into your power. All right. Because you are here to guide others through their transition. So take back your power and use that power for positive intentions, for positive manifestations. You definitely have somebody who wants to deceive you, or it could be a third party situation. You definitely have somebody who is very deceptive, and that's why they're triggered. So there is definitely a trigger in your energy or a trigger in your heart space, especially with Venus being in Leo. Leo rules the heart space. Venus rules our relationships, a business lover, family, friend. And with the sun being in Cancer, Cancer is all about the home. They're all about the family. They're all about the social circle. And when they get triggered, they have a tendency to hide in their little shells, and sometimes that's a good thing, a good way of protecting yourself, but it's also a form of avoidance. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put them there. So what water signs? Today is June 24th, 2026. The overall energy of a 13, which boils down to a 4. What is the energy for today for this midweek check-in for the element of water, please and thank you? The midweek check-in for the element of water. Yeah, definitely a community of people. So, there's some people in your community that you could be triggering. With this in reverse, these people are not good people. This is a number 7. So this, whatever this trigger is within the community, is all for growth. It is all for, it's part of the growing pains of your soul. So some of you, again, maybe hibernating in that shell, not wanting to go out and socialize, not wanting to be around these fake people, because that's what I'm seeing. When this card's in reverse, this talks about people who are fake. These are people who are nice to your face, but as soon as they put a smile on your face, they have a dagger hidden in their back pocket. This is what I mean about being triggered. So you have a community of people who are triggered, or you are being triggered by community people. You got to take the message resonate. Look, there's Leo. So Venus in Leo is very significant. Leo rules the heart space. Spirit is telling you you are stronger than what you think you are. You can tame the beast. Don't allow these individuals to cause drama. You don't need to put yourself in the middle of the drama. You definitely have somebody who is obsessively thinking about you, or thinking about you in general. Water signs. Somebody walked away. And somebody is standing victorious. That you can see this person has their eyes closed. So you definitely have somebody who's thinking about you. They feel as though they have unfinished business with you. They want to balance something out with you. They want to heal something with you. They made some sort of a decision, though, that when the time is right, we have Archangel Michael coming, stepping up in us and telling you to be patient. Trust the time. Trust that what is out of balance, he is actually helping to heal and put it back in balance. You have somebody who's greedy, who doesn't want you to open up a door to a different possibility. So they could be playing a lot of mind games with you, but you broke freed from these mind games, stepped into your power, right? So that is what I see for the overall watery energy. So with Venus being in Leo, Venus is rules relationships. She rules the star sign of Libra, and she rules the star sign of Taurus. Venus rules business, lover, family, friend. All right. So a little bit more information. Before we do that, let's pull a code card. What is the pros warning the element of water about? This person could be unable to control this trigger. Somebody could be angry. This also could be somebody who's able to control their emotions and not get triggered by the community. Yeah, look, abundance. So abundance is definitely coming your way. There is something that is coming your way on purpose. It's part of your career transition. Yeah, you're going in a new direction. You are going in a new direction. I knew there was an impasse here. Yep. You are stepping out of survival mode and going in a different direction. Right? See how you had this fox, these community of people who thought they were sly, they thought they were cunning, they thought they had the perfect plan to play mind games with this with you or with this individual, keep them stuck in survival mode, not wanting them to see their way out of the tunnel. But in all actuality, here you are, water signs. You've seen your way out and you're taking flight. You're going in a new direction. You're not allowing this community of people or tribe of people to keep you stuck anymore. You're trusting your heart, right? You're trusting your your higher wisdom, your higher knowledge. You could even be using crystals. The feather in the hat lets me know that you're definitely protected. So you may have some sort, maybe of a higher self as a mentor, or um, not a master teacher. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. A master teacher who is walking with you, who is giving you the strength and the courage to go. Like, you are free. Whatever this situation is, you are free. Somebody took their power back, and they're not allowing this community of people to keep them tied and bound into um, survival mode, right? You're not allowing it no more. This is absolutely beautiful, water signs. I love it. What a positive message for a midweek message for the water signs. So, career transition. Give me a message for career transition. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Archangel Shamuel, for showing up in this reading today. We are grateful for your message. Career transition. So you can see the back of the card. Sometimes you see little images in there that are meant for you. The celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift from the universe. A gift of the universe. Gift to the universe. So Archangel Shamuel is telling you to celebrate the fact that you have seen your direction and that you're taking flight towards it. Celebrate that. So you're definitely gaining that illumination. Remember, look, see the illumination around this crown? See the illumination around this crow? All right. That is what I see. So no limits. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. I'm telling you. You are a celestial being. And that's why you were being picked on or targeted by this group of people within your community. That's why. See how you got this one woman who's in red, right? Who's in red, and got these other two in white. This one in red, I feel, is the puppeteer. Why? Because she's angry. She's triggered. She's got that red. Red represents anger. It represents passion. It represents courage, but it's in reverse. So this puppeteer who's angry. They are very triggered, and that's why they gathered up these other two females, or the two people in the community, to come up against you. I feel like they're learning a very hard lesson. I do. I feel like they're learning a very hard lesson about coming up against somebody who is a chosen one. You are a celestial being. Your abundance is right around the corner. Your transition is here. Yes, somebody has misplaced anger. Somebody is very angry. Somebody is, it's like somebody has misplaced anger. And that's this female that's in the red, right? So somebody can be mimicking you or mocking you. Look at all the red roses on her, mimicking you or mocking you. Maybe coming in and wanting to invite you out somewhere, but see, there's a rainstorm there. These two are committed to doing the same thing over and over and over again, day and night, night and day, right? To play with your mind, play with your emotions, right? To mimic, mock you, because they're angry. They're very upset. Why? Because you're receiving your abundance. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify here. Show me a little bit more about this community in reverse for the element of water. Show me a little bit more about this community in reverse for the element of water for this midweek check-in. Please and thank you, Spirit. Tell me a little bit more about this community. Yep, we have, there it is. There is the mastermind behind it all. There is the mastermind behind it all. So this talks about somebody who is, taking charge of the situation, the mastermind behind the group of people who may have celebrated too damn soon the fact that they were keeping you in survival mode. So number 13 does add up to a 4. So I feel like this is you, water signs, taking back power. You're taking back your power, and you're standing in your divine authority and saying, listen, Nobody has purpose over my life. Nobody can keep me trapped. You know, it's like definitely standing in your power, right? Mastering that beast. And this person has been obsessively, like, just like constantly angry. I'm feeling somebody who doesn't want to take accountability. This is Aries energy. So the Aries rules the first house of bad attitude. Aries rules the first house of identity. So somebody could have tried to steal your identity, and they're angry maybe because now they're going to get caught up because of some sort of authority figures and stepping up in a house, maybe investigating the situation. And now they're very triggered um, and very angry. Could be using somebody as a punching bag. All right, survival mode. The card is warning water signs about survival mode. Yep, look, I'm telling you, 3 cups. There's them people. Um, yeah, a community of people keeping you in survival mode, preying on you, not wanting you to see what they're doing, trying to keep you blind. For 34, 43 coming through here, 7, a 7 energy. So 7, 7 is very significant. Look, 7. Um, yeah. So this person could have some sort of an addiction. This person could also be an extended family member. You know, it doesn't matter. It's an extended family. I see 7 people. 3 on this card, 3 on this card, and then the mastermind. 7 people within the community. Venus is in Leo, so it's regarding some sort of a relationship. Let's get survival and the 3 of Raphael in reverse. Survival and the 3 of Raphael in reverse. Definitely a mastermind behind the situation. 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once and making work. So we have 423. So somebody's birthday could be April 23, April 23rd. Um, we do have the 24, which is today, the 6th. So Spirit is telling you, you need to see something from a different perspective, because this reminds me of the Hanged Man. See something from a different perspective. Find that state of balance, right? And I feel like water signs, you are. See that water drop on the yin yang? I feel like that you are. I feel like you are keeping your social circle. It's like you're alone. Like you don't want. It's like you don't trust anybody around you. Is what I feel because of everything that you've been through. And I feel like um, it's like you have something important here to do. You have an important purpose here. You are a celestial being, right? You are a celestial being. You are a gift to the universe. So this talks about the masculine energy too. Maybe you're balancing out your masculine and feminine energy and learning to trust your intuition. And that's why you could be taking flight in a new direction, because you have somebody, an angel, who is watching over you, right? Watching over you, helping you to find the state of balance, helping you to see who you could trust and who you can't trust. But you definitely have at least 6 people around you, if not 7, 6 people and a ringmaster around you who thought that their plan was very clever, who did not want you to make this change. They didn't want you to they didn't want you to have balance. They didn't want you to make this change. If you are, you've got them triggered and upset. So show me a little bit more about this direction. Yep, they wanted to win at all costs. They wanted to win at all costs. So you knew that the situation that you were in did not serve you. You knew it. You knew that these people's agendas, they were pointing fingers, they were lying, they're gossiping, right? They thought they had authority over your life. They thought they could take charge over you. They were trying to manipulate your mind. It's like they were trying to um, manipulate your free will. Thanks, Spirit. That's what I feel. They were trying to manipulate your free will because they wanted to win at all costs. They didn't want you to go in this new direction. This is the community of people here. So I feel like whoever you are, you released the attack to these individuals because you knew it was important to bring your masculine and feminine energy into a state of balance. May 24th could be significant. May 23rd could be significant. Yeah. So that's why you're going in a different direction because you knew that this community of people were backstabbers. You knew that there was a mastermind who was made some sort of a plan, right? You knew this. You knew that the situation that you were sitting in it wasn't good for you. It wasn't good for your mental health, wasn't good for your emotional health. May 23rd, May 24th, 5-5 could be significant. A 9, 2, and a 3 is a 5. A 5, which is a 10, and a 1, and a which is 15, which is a 5. 555, you could be seeing that. On the bottom of the deck, yep, something is destined for you. What did I say about taking you in a new direction? Change in direction that offers happiness. What did I say? Change in direction because you knew that the situation you were sitting in with the people around you, you knew they wasn't good for you. It's like seeing it from a higher perspective. You see that they were trying to sacrifice you. You seen that they were manipulating your free will. You knew that these people were draining your energy, making you feel lethargic. And the only reason why they were doing that is because they didn't want you to trust your intuition. They didn't want you to trust your intuition. They didn't want you to have access to your higher self or access to the divine messages that are meant to come through to you. Mm-hmm. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about the career transition, stepping into your purpose, right? So the Wheel of Fortune talks about good karma. It talks about movement. It talks about success. It talks about the end of delays, right? The end of delays. You finding that balance that you needed to see something more clearly about this whole situation that was going on within your community, which took you in a different direction. You took charge of your life. You identified with what the issue was and what they were doing. And this is a group of people who had a bad attitude. They thought that it's like they were trying to block you from getting recognized, right? They were trying to block you from getting recognized. So the 14 is significant here. 4 and 1 is a 10, or 4 and 1 is a 5. 555 is very significant. The Lovers. This is you coming into that balance, that sacred union. This talks about you following your heart, right? Making a choice from the heart space, right? Yeah, I'm telling you, you freed yourself by putting up heavy boundaries. Mm-hmm. Somebody could have been speaking ill over your name. This could be magic that's firing. Look, eight. This is a justice card. Somebody thinks it's unfair. So because they think it's fair, they're triggered. And now they want to get revenge by either causing you to hit rock bottom, causing you a lot of pain and suffering, causing you a lot of backstabbing. This person betrayed you heavily. Look, they were trying to confuse you from making some sort of a decision. Just binge. By what? Well, this could be talking about intrusive thoughts, right? The things that, people can use magic to do anything they want to do. Okay. So I feel like there was somebody here, doesn't matter what sign they are, could be a water sign, could be a fire sign, could be any sign actually. We got Aries strong here. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? And with Venus, we got strong Gemini and Virgo, right? Um, but I feel like you put up a boundary and you learn to protect yourself. You learn to shift your focus. You learn to recognize that these people, they all had a purpose, but they no longer serve the purpose. Their purpose was to challenge you for growth purposes, to get you to open up your heart, to test your strength, to test your courage. That's what I feel. So the Lovers card does represent Gemini energy. This talks about the power of love, right? And it talks about making choices from your heart. So you made this choice. You made this choice to listen to your heart. You made this choice to see your way out of a situation that you truly, truly was not tied and bound or stuck in some sort of a situation, right? So the gates have opened. You have Archangel Michael behind you, protecting you the whole way. So what you did was you took back your power from the situation, right? You took back your power. You stood your ground. You put boundaries up against people. Now they're mad. They're triggered. They're triggered. Mercury, I can't remember what it's in. I think it's in Cancer, right? And Mercury's about to get retrograde. So this talks about speaking bad on you, right? Talking a lot of shit. People who, targeted you, right? By a lot of lies, a lot of gossip, slandering your name, doing magic, right? Attacking you, attacking your crown chakra because they thought it was unfair and they wanted revenge. They didn't want you to be truthfully. They didn't want you to make this conscious choice to see your way out of a situation because what they were doing was they were masking who they were. This is somebody who wanted you to suffer. This is somebody who wanted to keep you in this pain. They wanted to keep you trapped, right? They wanted to knock you down and keep you down by throwing all these swords at you. But you won the battle. What I see is you won the battle. You were victorious. And you're like, it's time for me to move on, right? It's time to move on. So you try, whoever you are, me included, because I'm a water sign, whoever you are, you've seen your way through this situation. You knew that they were only playing mind games with you, all right? And you knew because you followed your heart and you left their asses behind and moved on. See the building, protecting your boundaries, and therefore you are finding your abundance. Abundance is coming in for you, and this is absolutely beautiful. And you got somebody who is mad. You know what I say? Let them be mad. Go out there, community, and go ahead with your little circle of friends who you all gathered up as a mob of individuals to come up against one little person because you're all cowards. All right. So we have third eye, trust. Trust your intuition. It is contact with your higher source of knowledge. Tourmaline. Yep. That's why I said you've seen your way through this situation. You've seen what they were doing, this group of people that maybe you thought were friends or extended family members that you thought were your family. You've seen through it. You trusted your intuition, right? You trusted your intuition. You could have seen it in your dreams. So, yes, you do have contact with a celestial being. You have contact with other celestial beings because you have something to share. You have something to share. So you don't need to limit yourself because these people don't want you to speak your truth. If they don't like what you got to say, who cares? If they are mad or triggered because a message comes out, they're mad and triggered because it reflects something within them. Sorry, people lie. Energy don't. Heart. Ocean jasper. Green ocean jasper. Connection. Father divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. So you're definitely coming into divine union within yourself. You're connecting with your heart space, which is why you got the lovers on the bottom of the deck. You're making a choice from your heart. You are trusting the higher wisdom and the higher knowledge of Destined Masters and your guardian angels and your archangels and Archangel Michael and whoever else that you can with of the higher realms, the celestial beings have given you. And now there's a new beginning in the air for you. And you got this community of people all upset because you're airing out their dirty laundry. You're telling their dirty laundry, even if you don't know them, right? They're triggered. This, you are a part of the universe and always will be. So you are one with the universe because you are a celestial being. You are here to heal Earth. You're here to heal the collective. People are starting to see the truth of who you are, right? They're starting to see the fact of what you're here to do. Archangel Uriel is saying, Water Sons, you already know what to do, right? Take charge of the situation. Trust your intuition and follow your heart. Let's get a Lightkeeper's message, please and thank you. Yep, I'm telling you, we're seeing the signs. This is, thank you, Heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. So you could be seeing things in your dreams. You may have premonition dreams. See, she's in there sleeping. Also going into meditation, seeing the signs, right? But this talks about premonition dreams. You're seeing the signs that heaven is around you, that you are a celestial being. You're not here as a human being. You may be here as a human being, but your soul is celestial. And you are one with the celestial beings of angels, archangels, ascended masters, your guardian angels, your loved ones. Okay? Yes, step back from the drama, right? Step back from the drama because that drama no longer serves you. You've already learned that lesson. You've already learned it. So you're here to live a happy life of joy, happiness, right? And express yourself. Express who you are because you're divinely protected. You are divinely protected. You can't make this stuff up, water signs. Alrighty, that is your daily energy check-in for some of you. You are literally manifesting a lover. Somebody that you share a specific mission with. Somebody who you're destined to be with. Somebody who you hold their heart and they hold yours. They could be coming in from a direction maybe that is unknown to you. Okay? So more inner study is now required to further your progress. All right? Beautiful water signs. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And that is your daily energy check-in.